that are not really considered when the lens is the firm. And that was actually, the firm was also our lens when we started we got involved in this. And then we had to learn that you need to look much more beyond the firm, and that's how we got involved in, barriers related to government and public goods. And I think that that's sort of the lesson that we're putting out there, that you really need to look beyond the firm.
Great. I have one question here from the group. Can you provide some suggestions on how to determine which barriers to work on?
Sorry, could you just repeat that, because there was a little bit of a lag.
Sure. The question is if you can provide some suggestions on how to determine which barriers to work on.
So I think that in terms of once you've done the barriers, the analysis of the barriers, and one way of looking at this first is you have to have the business model right. So I think it is important to address the barriers within the firm first. So is the business model right? Do you have the right leadership team in place to take this forward? But then when you move beyond that, I think that you need to do a little bit of analysis on the kind of product that you are trying to put out there into the market, whether it's a push product or a pull product. Often what you find is that with what we term as push products, these are products which customers don't readily demand, sometimes aren't even aware that they have a problem, and therefore there's a solution for this, which is a particular product or service. And often for push products, the public goods barrier ends up becoming the most critical barrier. There are also barriers in the value chain around distribution and financing, which are equally important. But